They say getting there is half the battle. Well, here in Plymouth, you might have a few people who stand behind those words. A few who, when called upon, delivered each and every time. But this year is different. The bar has been set, and for those few who make that walk tonight, know this. You've proven yourself to get to this point. Now, you get the chance to prove you can walk among the elite. But first, a few untold stories set the stage. Some that are just beginning, and others that are unfolding right in front of our eyes. Opportunity awaits these young athletes, an opportunity to build on what was, or towards what will be. So tonight, the question is simple. Who will seize the moment? All that's left to do now is sit back and enjoy the show. Got my sound? Mic sound good? All right. Somebody give me a comment. Let me know so I can welcome you guys officially. What? Nobody. You getting my sound? I see Valdina. Johnny, can you hear me on that? Well, you can hear me because you're here, but can you hear me on the mic? Yo. No? Nobody? Come on, give me something. Very quiet. More volume. Gotcha. Appreciate it, guys. We do, as you can see. There we go. Perfect. All right. As you guys can see, the party is a little late to the party. His flight just got in. He'll probably be here in the next 10 minutes, so we apologize for the delay. But without further ado, welcome to the Cage Titans 51 press conference. We're here at Plymouth Memorial Hall. We're super stoked to kick off 2022. We have an amazing event for you. We got 3 big title fights ready to go down. And, you know, there's not much more to say about it. You've seen it on social media. You've seen the back and forth, the talk, all the promotional stuff going on. You know, here we are, fight week. It's Thursday. Tomorrow these guys are going to weigh in. And then Saturday night they're going to put on a show for you right here in this sold-out Plymouth Memorial Hall. Without further ado, the guys to my right, I got bantamweight title challenger Andrew Valdina. This little chair right here is going to be for the party. He's on his way. He's about 10 minutes out. We got lightweight champion Joe Giannetti. Jacob Bohn actually got stuck in some traffic in New York, so he's not going to be here until later on tonight. Our bantamweight pro challenger, Boogs, Lionell Young. He's looking good over here. And then bantamweight amateur challenger, Mpofu. So, hey, Joe, nice hat. All right, cool. We got the hair. So that's it, man. You guys got questions, we're going to throw them into the comments. If anybody would like to link, any of our media members, if they want the link, we can send you out the link so we can actually video conference you in so they can actually see you when you're asking your questions. But the microphone, I'm going to turn it over to Iggy. You want the first question? You got that microphone right there. There you go.
All right. Valdina, how much have you learned from Lauzon's MMA, and how tough is it to train at a gym with such immense amounts of talent? Is this on? I don't know.
Is this on now?
This question comes from Charlie Quinn.
All right, Charlie Quinn. Lauzon MMA is the best gym in New England. It really is, in my opinion. Not to knock any other ones, but I got just really good corners. I got Joe Lauzon, expertise like no other, UFC vet. Connor Matthews, one of the best strikers in New England, and he works with me every single day. And then I got Tyler Menard, who many people might not actually know about, but I think they will know eventually. He's one of the best jiu-jitsu practitioners in the region as well. And just having them close to me every single day, working hard with them, it's really, really gonna show on Saturday. I'm gonna be putting on a clinic. I'm telling you, I promise you.
Arthur. How are you feeling after, your time off and now you're coming back from your loss? How are you been preparing, and how do you feel going up against somebody from a high-level school?
I feel good. I mean, we're a high-level school, too. We are the best gym in Alabama, like, hands down. But I'm ready just to fight. I'm ready just to put on a show, and I have a statement to prove. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Lionel.
Hey, what's up?
This fight has been, we've been well ready for this particular fight. What have you changed to prepare?
My hair.
Were you inspired by any other fighter to do your hair?
Nah. I had a dream, and I was watching Vikings a lot with my it's a good show on from history. I was watching Vikings a lot, and I was watching a lot of Ragnar, and I had a dream, and in the dream I was beating the fuck out of him, and he was bloody, and my hair was red, and I was like, yo, it's a sign. Color your hair, bro. Beat his ass. So, went with it. But yeah, I would say the only thing I changed for this fight was just my approach, my readiness, my preparedness, how much I really care about the time in the gym, how serious I take it, how much I try to pay and focus about a move or just patterns, people's movements, and just, Party's not a pretty technical guy, you know what I mean? So I know he's a slugger, and he's going out there. He's like a dog chasing a car, you know what I mean? He don't know what the fuck he's gonna do if he catches it. So I'm giving him these fucking hands. I know he's gonna catch these fucking hands. He's gonna catch some knees. He's gonna catch some elbows. I'm gonna be the bigger guy. I'm gonna be the aggressor. I'm not gonna let him bully me. I'm not gonna let him do none of that bullshit he does. It's gonna be an aggressive fight, and it's gonna be entertaining. And I'm gonna put my heart out there, and I'm gonna keep fucking people up until y'all stop talking about my record.
Damn, that's a tough one to follow up, man. I wish the party was here to hear that, but I'm hoping he's watching on his Uber ride over here.
All this stuff on Instagram and messages. I tell him on the phone. He hears this all the time. He knows how I feel. He knows Vince words between me. In all respect.
No, you guys have been great. Real quick, we got a couple questions here. Justin Simmons, what's different for this one? Is there any changes or just business as usual for Andrew Valdina?
Nothing too different. I've been keeping the same workout regimen. Maybe the only things that are different, I said this on a different podcast, was just new tools in the toolbox that I'm gonna bring out. Whether it's jiu-jitsu or in the striking department. I honestly looked at Arthur's record. He's on a 4-fight losing streak, so he's 1-5 in the last 5. And I'm going to be the first person to put him to sleep, whether it's with a choke or a red right hand. So we'll see.
So I can't really not let you rebuttal that, Arthur. I know you're not as vocal as him. Make sure your mic's on. What do you have to say to that?
I'm going to beat his fucking ass tomorrow. You better bring that fucking smoke, homie. That's all I'm saying. Saturday night, they lock that cage. You already know what's going to happen. You already know what time it is.
Good one.
I didn't think you were going to come with that, but yeah, I like that aggression. Mike Albert has another question for you guys, and this is to both of you. I'll start with Arthur first. What do you guys think of each other as an opponent, and what do you guys see as a strength for you versus one another?
I just think I'm better than him all around. Nothing. Just nothing. Just better than him. Nothing impresses me about him, really. The guys that he's fought haven't been as good as the guys I fought. So that's all I have to say.
Same question
You
to you.
good? Anyways, I truly think I'm a better martial artist, better fighter. I'm not going to say I don't respect him as a fighter. I think he actually has, I think he has decent striking. I really do.
Oh, you respect me now, huh?
Shut the fuck up.
One at a time.
Nah, cuz,
And,
you shut the fuck up.
One at a time. We got Saturday night to go. All
I
right.
mean, I'm telling you straight up, I'm not bullshitting. I'm not going to be fucking Conor McGregor in this thing right now. I respect him as a fighter, but I know that I'm better. He thinks he's better. I know I'm better, and it's going to show on Saturday. It really will.
All right. Great. Thank you, guys. So,
Cap.
what was that?
Cap.
I'm too old for that. I don't know what that means. Mike, that means like that's not true.
It means that it's a lie, Mike. Okay, it means it's a lie.
So I have
Just try to help in a little way.
Thank you, man. Listen. I'm 40 years old. I got 5 kids. They say all kinds of crazy shit. Anyways, I'm going to go to Brandon from New England MMA in 1 second, but I had one question in the queue before I get to you. Andrew Mack from MMA Island. For Lionell Young, you had a rough start to your career, but recently you've been able to turn it around. Is there anything that you've changed mentally or physically for your past 2 fights or going into this one?
Well, physically, I changed a lot. I really put a lot into strength and conditioning and like working out in the off season and like working hard. I'm probably one of the first people in the gym, probably one of the last people in the gym. I work very hard. I love like just picking my coach's brains and asking them questions that when I was younger I wouldn't ask. I would kind of more do, you know, because MMA is more of like a do sport, like just punch, punch, punch. And, you know, you never like learn like, should I twist my fucking arm at the end? You know, shit like that happens at the end of your career. You kind of like pay attention more and learn more and like little details that they're saying. So I would say the only difference is I'm paying more attention in like the little time that I'm spending, and I'm focusing in more on the key things that I need that I know will win a fight. I'm not wasting my time on things that's not gonna have anything to do with fighting. I don't know. If you do MMA, you kind of understand what I'm saying. There's a lot of extra shit you could do that like kind of doesn't evolve into you actually winning a fight. It might be something you do in a fight, but it doesn't have shit to do with you winning a fight, you know? And I'm focusing more on the shit that's gonna win a fight. A lot of more game tape. I watch more film on people. I pay more attention on what they do. I watch more of their cadences. I'm very big on film, Film's a big thing for me right now, very big. During my whole weight cut, all I do is watch film on people. So, yeah, man, I would say, and one of the other big thing, I was fighting big-ass people in my earlier career. I shouldn't have been fighting at some of them weight classes, but I didn't have the proper camp and proper school. So, you know, shit happens. So, you know, you see the end results of all the hard work I put in now.
All right. So we have Brandon Boats from New England MMA.
I was going to
Move
ask.
seats on me. Sorry.
Sorry, I was going to ask Andrew and Arthur for predictions, but since we already got those, Jojo, you traveled a lot in the past month. Do you? Obviously, your training camp went great, but do you feel like the travel could have any sort of negative effects, just physically on you, or do you feel like you're prepared and ready to go?
Yeah, 100%. This cold sucks. I want to go back to California, even if it's just in my bus. So it was abnormally warm over there, apparently. It was 70 degrees every day. I was wearing a tank top and shorts. And as soon as I hit New England, I was in like 3 layers of clothes. So, yeah, definitely negative. This sucks. But, no, performance-wise, I'll be fine. Looking forward to cutting the weight. And, it's not my first rodeo. I've been with Cage Titans my entire career. So just another day in the office, and I hope Mike has the heat on in the locker room.
And unrelated, but if you, gun to your head, had to choose the most handsome 40-plus-year-old guy in the card, who would you say that would be?
It would probably have to go to that guy with the really dope Five Guys shirt.
All right, just checking. Thank you.
For those who don't know, Brandon Boats is a reporter for New England MMA, and he's actually fighting on the card as well. So, nice little plug for himself. We got Iggy, Andy. Let's go for another question. And Charlie, who's in your corner? I see you in the queue. I'm going to get to your question. We're just waiting for the party. He's actually in an Uber from the hotel right now because he just landed at 12:30. So we'll get to your question right when he gets there.
All right, we're going to keep it going with Joe Giannetti here. A question from Jarrett Kelly. So, He asks, what intrigues you in this fight against Jacob? How do you see him as an opponent?
The most interesting thing about this fight is, so last time I fought for the vacant Cage Titans lightweight belt. That is because the former lightweight champ had ducked me for so long and would never fight me. He actually went off and fought for a different promotion, and he fought Jacob Bohn and lost. And ever since that happened, I've had my eye on Jacob Bohn as that's the guy that I have to beat now. I couldn't beat the champ to be the champ, but I can beat the guy that beat the champ. So, Jacob Bohn's been that guy, whether, he's had ups and downs, taking last-minute fights on the big stage. But ever since he beat the last Cage Titans champ, he's been that guy in my eyes. So I'm really looking forward to solidifying the fact that, I am the champ. I am the best lightweight in New England by putting Jacob Bohn away.
Awesome. Thank you. I'm going to go to Arthur Mpofu next. Also from Jarrett Kelly. He asks for you to let those of us know who are not aware why you moved down south to continue your MMA journey.
Well, Massachusetts has shut down and closed, so I kind of had to make a move. And I've been talking to those guys for a while. It's a really good camp. I think it's one of the best camps. I mean, we got a lot of savages in there. The room's just crazy. So why not? And I got a job there. I'm working there. I have a bunch of good people around me. I mean, they're all my family. I love them. So I think that was the best move for me.
Awesome. Thank you. Now, welcome back to Massachusetts.
Glad to be back home, though.
Do you feel like the out-of-stater, or do you feel like you're right back at the hometown?
I'm back hometown, but I hate this goddamn cold.
For Andrew Valdina.
Andy.
Well, this is also from Jarrett Kelly. I'm asking on his
There
behalf.
it is.
But anyways, he says, Plymouth Memorial Hall, in my opinion, is the best venue for Massachusetts. Can you feel the crowd when you're in there, or do you block them out and focus at the task at hand?
I definitely sense the crowd. So what we do is we walk around, and then we come down here, and the curtains are about halfway to the stage. So while I'm back there, as I'm walking there, I sense the crowd. I really do. I take it in. But right when I start turning that corner outside the curtain, and I'm walking to the cage, getting all that shit done, I actually block them all out. It's not even intentional. It just happens. It's almost like a fucking superpower that we all have. It's pretty cool. I'm sure everyone else here can kind of agree with me a little bit, but it's cool. When I'm in the cage, I don't sense them really. All I can hear is I can really just hear my corner, and it's perfect.
Awesome. Thank you very kindly. I'm going to go to Lionel now. Question
Real
from-
quick, we got a little viewer feedback. That when you're answering your question, look at the camera instead of looking off to the side. That's for everybody. Sorry.
We don't exist
Got you,
on the
boss
side
man.
over here.
Got you, boss man. I'm going to look at the camera. What's up, brother?
So this is from Jarrett Kelly. We know that Joe, being from Florida, comes in, even though he's from Florida, he's coming in as kind of a hometown guy. He's kind of won the crowd over here, quote unquote. How does that make you feel being a Boston-based fighter in your home turf?
I'm okay with being the bad guy. I've been the bad guy my whole fucking life. So I'll be the bad guy tonight, and I'm going to feel so good when y'all see me beat on y'all boy. I'm going to fuck your boy up. I'm going to hurt that kid. I'm not Bruno. I'm no Richie. All right? I put away the other kid. All right? There's no way that this fucking guy is going to come here and beat my ass. All right? He might do that to the rest of these guys. Anybody else here. I'm not saying no names, but it won't happen to me. I'm going to let you know that. I love the question. I'm going to fuck Penafiel up. And I wish he was here so we could have a back and forth. So I could say this to him so I won't feel like I'm saying it behind his back. I feel like I'm being a bad person. So I hope y'all could tag him in it, so as he's coming in the Uber, he could see that shit. Matter of fact, can you tag him, Jarrett Kelly? Can you tag Joe right now? Tag Joe. Hey,
there you go. Look at that comment.
I'm waiting for you. I am waiting for you, Joe. Where the fuck you at? We waiting. I'm here. Don't be this late for the belt. I hope you're this late, because I'm telling you, I'm going to put you to sleep. I'm going to put you to fucking sleep, Joe. I see you talking in those fucking comments. I'm going to put you to sleep, Joe. I'm just letting you know that.
All right. Let me get to a quick question. Yeah, you guys are good. Trying to get a question out, guys. Sorry. So, Arthur, we got a question. Do you feel any level of annoyance that since you've kind of gone down south, where you were when you left, you were kind of a superstar in the bantamweight division? That any like annoyance that Valdina's kind of taken your spotlight since
He
you've
ain't
been
taking no
gone?
damn spot. What? No. He ain't taking no
It's just
damn
a question. I'm
spot.
just a question asker. I'm just question asker. You know I love you, Arthur. I'm just asking the questions. I'm just asking the questions. That was the question. Do you feel any annoyance? And I can tell by
No.
that answer, yes, that he's kind of taken over a little bit of spotlight since you've been gone.
No, it's not. I didn't really care. I mean, I only got annoyed when you said it, but I still love you too. But no,
Why are you so mad, bro? I got a little real estate in there, huh?
I'm mad because I don't like
Chill the
you.
fuck out.
All right. So, all right, Brandon Boats from New England MMA. I need to stop sweating for a
Now
second.
that Lionel's all fired up, obviously the belt you guys are fighting for is an interim belt. In the event that you win and for some reason Jay Perrin is unable to, because of obligations, come back and unify the title, do you have any other bantamweights in your mind that you would like to fight in his place?
They all food. So send them all. I love Arthur. I wouldn't want to fight my man Arthur. That's my guy right here, man. But yeah, man, it's my belt. I'm champ. I'm king. I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna go other places and get other belts and try to get more meals. But I'll gladly come back and fuck somebody up here, and I'll make sure I don't sign that dumbass contract where I can't fight and defend my belt. Because I go and get the CES belt. Like, you really have to read your contract. That tells me how stupid Perrin is. 'Cause,
And
like, I
obviously
change
he's
that
the
contract all
first
time.
he's the first option though. You prefer that Jay come back and unify the title.
To be honest with you, man, if he loses, do I give a fuck? No. If he loses his next fight, do I care if he comes back and defends it? No, I personally don't see him as a champ no more. If he wins, yeah, I would love to fight Jay. I talked to Jay. He told me he would never share a cage with me, so I'm assuming Jay wouldn't take the fight. So it's not something that I'm really, like, caring about in the future. It's my belt. If he wants it, he can meet me in that middle of the fucking cage, and he can come get it. And that's for anybody else after I take this shit and put Party's fucking head all through this fucking ring and through this cage tomorrow. I'm going to bounce his fucking head off all 4 of them fucking walls. I'm letting y'all know this. I am going to fuck the Party up, and he's not going to make it 5 rounds. But after I'm done with the Party, by all means, any 135ers could come. Any 135ers. I'm going to say that right now. Any 135ers could come because I like paychecks.
All right. So we got another question for Lionel. Yeah, Lionel's the star of the show right now.
What's up, man?
And I feel bad. Yeah, put them out. Yo, let's answer this one.
Because y'all just, they seem like they want the batter side, man. I'm
Question for Lionel. This is from Charlie Quinn, who's in your corner.
Who's in my corner?
That's the name of the website. It's while you have 8 wins via submission, how important will your grappling be this Saturday night?
I've been working a lot with my coach Zavi to really like get a nice finish with I want to get my striking. I personally see a lot of holes in the Party. I see a lot of things I could do. I see a lot of things that could be exploited with him with other people that they didn't exploit. Bruno got off a lot of good hooks with him. I would say that Pat gave him a lot of weird feints, and he rushed him good, and they was like real lazy on the ground. So I don't think my grappling is going to be a lot with him. I think a lot of cage work and elbows is going to be real big, because I personally don't think he's going to take me down. I think anytime he touches me, I'm going to hurt him, and we're going to have to stand there and dance for as many rounds as we can. I'm going to be the bigger guy. I don't see him taking me down, man. I'm just gonna tell you. I'm gonna just tell you like this, man. He's gonna be like 150 something walking in that fucking cage. All right, at best. I'm gonna be 178. So I don't know what the fuck y'all think his grappling is gonna do with me at 178 pounds. So by all means, if you feel like that, shit, buy a ticket, bro.
All right. Moving on from Lionel for this next question. Justin Simmons over on Facebook. Gianetti, is this your toughest test on the local scene to date?
Yeah, 100%. Like I said, Bohn beat the guy that was the guy, and he has the most experience out of any of the lightweights around here. I think that, the rankings came out recently, and I know the Tapology rankings had me, I think, like number 5 and Bohn number 4. So I was really looking forward to climbing that. And then some other rankings had me number 1. This is what we wait for.
Stairs that way.
I was thinking of the same entrance. I dig it.
I'm standing over here. Let's say hi earlier. Go this way. All right,
Let's go. I brought gifts for everybody too.
You kidding me?
Already started.
The party's bringing goodie bags.
We started it already.
Wait. This is from my kids. I got a fucking Skeletor. Put him in. Oh shit, we're going to war. You, Valdina, you're a ninja. So
Yo, what size is that shirt over there still?
I'll take Bruce. He's gonna be my good luck.
What size is that one behind you?
Fuck the right side. Fuck everybody. Mpofu. Who else is on that side supposed to? Jacob Bohn can suck dick too. Let's rock.
Beat this nigga's ass. Beat this nigga's ass.
What am I, chopped liver?
His ass.
He said, where's your shirt? Hey, what's going on, guy?
I got a shirt.
All
Wow. You, man. You trying to win.
Don't give him anything he can throw.
Stop. You know I like beer.
I know, it's the first one, but you can't throw it.
I want to drink that
Okay,
shit.
let's make the
I
shirt.
sipped a Bud Light last night.
Joe.
You a small or a medium?
I'm a medium, sir. Okay. I got a medium here.
All right, so real quick.
You guys are
As
exchanging
we try
shirts?
to get this back, you had a
Love
question,
it.
Gianetti. Gianetti, can you finish up with that question?
Yeah, Jacob Bohn's one of the most experienced guys out here, and with the new rankings, he was put pretty low. They put me at number 1, which I'm always cool with, but they have him, I think, at number 8, which I think doesn't tell the true story. He'll fight anybody. He's fought everybody, and I think the next 3 or 4 names below me want nothing to do with me. So yeah, he's my toughest test, and after Saturday night, the next belt I want around my waist better say UFC. So I'll kick anybody's ass I have to get there.
All right, there you go. Real quick, I'm going to go to this question was the first question asked, but you weren't here yet. Charlie Quinn, who's in your corner for Joe Penafiel? Joe, you're riding a 3-fight win streak. All your wins have been dominant. Do you feel as if you're the best fighter in this division? And what can you do to make sure you take home the title Saturday?
I'm just going to do whatever I want. Is this on good? Yes. Yeah, I'm just going to do whatever I want. I don't need a cornerman, never have, never will. I've trained all my life for this. I've been training all my life. It's just another day, another dollar. That's how I see it. One day I'm not going to be able to do this forever. My body's going to be a little bit worn out from all the wars, but right now I feel like a brand new vehicle. I'm a Chevy Malibu in the South, riding dirty. I got lots of shit in the car, lots of beer, and they're chasing after me, but they can't catch me because I got some turbo in there. But
That shit's about to go through Compton
I'm
with a
gonna
drive-by,
win. Yeah,
motherfucker.
ain't no one gonna pump no brakes or nothing. I've never got nobody. He's talking a lot of shit, but I do everything better than he does. He's got 2 wins last year. I took 3 wins out of New England, but I did 5 fights.
I beat him in 1 round. You took him 3.
Yeah,
I
but
beat
you
him 1 round. You
after
took
I
him
beat
3.
him, after he was already hurt.
What
He
you
had to get
mean? I beat him
surgery
in
on
1
his
round.
arm.
You took him 3. What are you
It's
talking
all right.
about? How's
You
that
hit him in
better?
the back of the head,
I'm just
too.
saying facts. You
But
said
hit him in
something
the
about
back of
putting
the head.
facts.
You hit him in the back of the
Okay.
head, right? So everyone knows that. You elbow him. It is what it
That's
is.
cool. I got the
Listen,
win. So the
February
fuck what?
5th, Saturday. Come watch Lionel fall.
You gonna stop those
He's
elbows?
gonna go down.
You gonna
Yeah,
stop those
I don't need
elbows?
to eat no elbows. I'm not gonna do none of that. You're gonna be on the floor. But it's gonna be Thunder versus Lightning, and everyone knows Thunder makes noise and Lightning strikes. He can talk all that shit he wants. He's going down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It doesn't matter to me. I'm coming here to work. I got my hat on. Orlando's in the house. We're coming in for lots of work. Sorry.
All right. Well, he knocked our lights out. He was so. All right. All right. I don't even know how I can go from that. But I'm going to go to a question. We're going to try to break the little animosity real quick. Mike Albert. We're going to go to Mike Albert. Gianetti, which fight are you most excited for besides your own, and why?
Albert, if you're looking for me to say your fight, I'm cornering you. I'm not excited at all. I hate cornering. So I'm excited to see you win, but I'm not excited for the moment. Besides mine, I'm excited for Penafiel and Boogs. I would be cornering Penafiel, but, Mike's got us back-to-back, so that won't be happening. So I'll be there in spirit. But, yeah, I'm sure there's going to be plenty of shit talk between these two, and I'm looking forward to watching that fight. It'll get me jacked up for right before I walk out.
All right. So we're going to go to Andy. I think he has a question from one of the panels.
Oh, I just lost it. All right, this one's from Charlie Quinn as well to Penafiel. He asks, mental health is important. How are you feeling not only physically but mentally heading into this fight?
Dude, that's the hardest thing for me, to keep mentally balanced throughout this whole time. Like I said, Boogs can talk all the stuff he wants. Like I said, look it up on paper. I got 5 fights inside of 12 months last year. I'm right back at it. It's just facts. It is what it is. I'm one of the best guys out here, and it takes a lot of work and a lot of preparation, and my mind goes through ups and downs where I don't want to, I'll go into a practice, have a hard day, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And the next week, I'm just on fire. So there's lots of things that go on mentally, and then, your 9-to-5 job is a grind, because I'm out here representing for all you 9-to-5 guys, you guys that work in the service industry, your bartenders, your servers, managers, cooks, line cooks, prep people, dishwashers. I'm one of you guys, so it's easy money. At the end of the day, this guy's easy money. I told my wife about this since the first time he talked shit to me, when I first came up here. It's easy money. I'm gonna do what I want. It's just another day. I'm hyped up, but I'm just ready to take my belt, take it home, and then keep going on from here and doing more fantastic shows. Boogs is just another. It's gonna be an awesome firefight. He's got a lot of heart, and I'm just here to break it.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
I had a quick question from one of our Cage Titans own, Miguel Sevesin. He said, Andrew Valdina, do you plan on keeping this fight standing, or are you going to utilize your wrestling?
We'll see Saturday. Love you, Miguel.
Another quick one for Valdina from Charlie Quinn. Do you think you'll make the jump from amateur to professional with a win on Saturday?
I can definitely say no to that one. If all goes according to plan, I'm never looking too past, my next fight. Not looking past Arthur. I'm very zoned in on him. But if all goes according to plan, I get the dub, I get the belt. I've already been saying it, pretty publicly now. I'm either going to go after the 45 belt again for the next one, or I'm just going to defend it. I'm not 100% sure yet, but definitely not pro. Maybe pro by the end of 2022, though.
Awesome. Thank you very much. And one more quick one, bounce over to Arthur. Charlie Quinn asks, do you have a certain fighter you try to emulate your skills around?
No, I'm goddamn motherfucking Arthur. What?
Thank you.
All right, it kind of feels weird asking myself a question, but Andrew Mack from MMA Island said, Ariel Helwani recently asked one owner, Shatari Sidyatong, if he would ever fight in one, in which he replied, if it was the right guy. Being a former fighter, would I ever consider fighting my own promotion? We've actually talked about this before a couple of times. I don't know if somebody prompted him to ask me this. Pre-COVID, my goal was maybe get in the cage one more time. Unfortunately, COVID wasn't good to me in the belly, and my fighting days might be behind me. I've always said one more, so I'll never say never, but I would fight Zach Cyril. But listen, this is more about setting the stage for this young talent. When I stopped fighting, 12, 13 years ago, it was, more that I felt I had more to offer the sport of MMA, and I thought that I could give these guys an honest platform, a promotion that treats them right, and gives them a stage to really truly live out their dreams. I knew my door was closing because I got into the sport late, so it's not about me as much as it's about putting the best show and product we can. And thanks for the question. And I guess I'd say for the right guy, but I also would never disrespect the sport. I'm 200 plus pounds right now. I fought at 145. Could I find a guy to fight me at 200? Yeah, but that'd be disrespectful to all the hard work all these fighters put in. So, if I couldn't get down and diet and do the right thing and fight at my real fight weight just to get a win or just to do it, nah, it's not for me. So, thanks, guys. Got one in there? Which one? Oh, okay. Arthur, seems like the general crowd is all in on Valdina. Do you feel like people have forgotten what you bring to the table?
Yeah, but they'll see Saturday night.
I told you, he's a man of few words.
People know what you bring to the table if you look on YouTube. You're on a 4-fight losing streak.
4 or 5 losing streak. Huh. Coming from the guy that got knocked out his first fucking fight.
All right. Brandon Boats from New England MMA.
For the party, I asked Lionel this already before you got here, but obviously this is for the interim belt. Hoping, I'm sure, to fight Jay Perrin if you were to win this one. If Jay's obligated elsewhere and unable to come out and unify the title, is there anyone else that you have in mind that you might want to fight next?
The belt, regardless, I'm always a champion. I'm the champion in New England. Like I said, with or without the belt, I'm the champ. I feel it. I walk around like the champ. That kid can come fight me whenever he wants. He's a big crybaby in my book. Cries over spilled milk, but I'm not here to talk bad about anybody. I'm here to talk about myself and Lionel. It's going to be a great matchup. I don't care if it's an interim belt. I don't care if I have to fight Gianetti next. Not really. I don't want to fight Gianetti. You know what I mean? It's like I just don't care. Like that whole thing doesn't scare me. I'd go fight any 35er from Pettis to anyone in Bellator to anyone in the UFC right now. I feel like I'm that good. I have good wrestling. I have crazy striking. My obviously my BJJ ain't that bad. I don't care, man. I'm just really excited to fight. I'm in the best shape of my life. Lionel better be ready. Like I said, I'm a worker. I'm gonna bring my hard hat, and he can bring his little
told you when I
purge
started
vest. I
training
hate
for
the
you.
purge movies.
I told
They're
you
the
this.
wackest
Me and
movies
you
too.
both know.
The wackest.
Me and you both know when I started training. I messaged you and we
Yeah.
talked about this. You know how hard I've been putting in
Yeah,
this
but
work
it's
for you.
it's whack.
This is not words, and you know it's not words. You
I
know
hope-
I really put in that work for you.
It doesn't
So
matter.
these months that I've been putting in is all for you. And I'm gonna beat that ass,
All
bro.
those
I'm
months
not
I've been
none of
doing
these
this
other
all
guys. You
year
know I'm not
round
none of these other guys.
since I was
You know I'm
14
not
or
none of these
15.
other guys.
It
Just
doesn't
know I'm not
matter.
none of them. I'm not none of them.
You started
That's
training.
cool.
I'm glad
I'm
you
not
had
none
it
of them.
long. You're at your peak. You're performing great.
That's cool. That's
It's
cool.
awesome.
All that's fine. All that
I
is
hope you
fine. You
win.
gotta
I hope
beat
you
me.
win. I hope you win.
No, I'm
I hope
gonna
you
win.
win. I
Just
hope
know
you
I'm
win.
gonna win.
Yeah.
I'm gonna win.
I'm gonna be talking shit to you the whole time while I'm
That's
beating
cool.
your fucking ass.
That's cool.
All right.
That's cool.
Literally, I'm gonna be talking shit to you.
I want you
It's
to.
easy money. Lionel, you're easy money.
I'm letting you know you one of the easiest fights I
Okay.
had.
Okay. I hope it is for you.
All right. Joe, Chance Beck, former Cage Titans fighter. He asked, how do you see yourself winning this fight?
It could go so many different ways. Who knows, man? I used to make so many predictions, but I'm fighting really good guys, and I'm training with the best guys in the world. And I used to always lean towards my strengths and be like, that's how I'd finish them, Darce's, Anacondas. But I'll finish these guys any way I need to nowadays. And if I got to 10-8 them for 5 rounds, I'll 10-8 them for 5 rounds. But, I see this one going to a finish, and I'm looking forward to getting my hand raised and going to the party. No pun intended.
All right. Justin Simmons asked this question a few times. It's for Arthur and Valdina. What does the name Tyler Menard mean to you? I'll go to Arthur first.
No, I like Tyler. Tyler messaged me before this fight, right before this fight, and I respect him for doing this. I have a lot of respect for him to doing this. He messaged me saying that he was going to be in Andrew's corner. Is that cool and all that? And I told him, you coach him. Like, that's cool. And I respect that he messaged me first. So I have nothing but love for that kid. He's a great grappler.
Did you guys train to? Is that the backstory? You trained with Tyler Menard?
Yeah, I used to train with Tyler Menard,
Okay,
but
okay.
I don't know what happened. So
That helps a little bit because I was like, where'd this question come from? So, Valdina, same for you.
No, Tyler Menard's good shit. I got one word, sensei. That's it.
So we're about 40 minutes in. I don't want to keep these guys much longer, so I'm going to wrap it up at the 45-minute mark. So any last questions, throw them in the comments. I'll get to them. The guys here. Brandon, you got one? Andy, we'll go to Andy.
No, I don't have one. I was saying.
Oh, you're throwing your hands up. All right, cool. So last call for questions. Iggy, anything? Let me just check our chat. We got 92 viewers right now, 96. Hold on, let's see. All right, so this question's from Zach Cyril. And it's a respectable question, so I'm going to actually use it. He's put a lot of crap in the comments, but it's a great. He wants me to ask Joe, if you, after you win this, are you going to try to go take the 25-pound belt next?
I really
Man, I can make 125 still. It's a pain in the ass. It's like a good 20-pound cut, but yeah, I mean, I'd love to do that, but really, realistically, I don't want to make my body go through any bullshit anymore. Like cutting weight, I think it's like, I don't know how to say it. I wish I could eliminate it from the sport. It's kind of a whack part of the sport, like having to fight each other, like cutting so much weight and depleting each other. I think it makes the sport. I don't know. I think it's outdated, that whole idea. Like, I'd love to fight at 125, but realistically, it's too hard for me to, like, I can make it, but it's a lot of work. I should fight at 135. This is where I'm going to stay at. If something happens where they give me a big shot somewhere, I'll fight 125. Or if Mike can find me a couple guys that I don't like, which he knows their names, he has a list of guys I don't like, I'll fight them at 125. You know who I'm talking about. A lot of these guys, some Ultimate Fighter alum. So, yeah, everybody at 125 or 135, including Lionel. Come see us February 5th. It's going to be amazing Saturday night. Come watch us all. Valdina's going to start the show off.
What did I have
He's
to do with that? I was over here
and then I'm
minding
going
my
to go in and
business. You was
co-main
talking about
event the shit.
125ers.
And then Gianetti's
You
going to
come
knock
talk
out
to
that
me.
Jaguar.
Why don't you still
Let's
talk
go.
about the 125? Talk about the little people. Don't talk about a
I
whole
don't know,
grown man
whatever.
over here.
I'm going to take over anyway.
Why you
I've
talking
been
about? You
taking
talk.
over,
We gonna talk
Lionel.
about me and the 125ers in the same conversation? Does that
You're
even make
easy
sense?
money, Lionel.
I'm gonna be 178. What fucking easy money is that, bro?
I work with
easy
featherweights,
money is that?
bro.
Who are you grappling
You're
at
easy, bro.
178?
You're easy
Who's
money.
grappling in that
Easy money.
cage, bro?
You're easy money, bro.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
be boxing your
I don't
fucking
hang out with
face in, bro.
25ers and 35ers,
All
Lionel.
right, bro. I see you at 125.
Yeah,
Come to one of your
okay,
fights at 125.
Go check
bro.
out all the
right.
undefeated
Beat that
fighters
ass.
I
So
have
I-
in the stable.
We got 3 more minutes of questions. This question right now. Question for Joe.
145 like yesterday. Shit.
Question for Joe from the hometown boy. How do you get it done tomorrow? I think you got it already said, but he might be new to the stream, so give him a.
Yeah.
You're not intimidating me, baby. I'm right here. You know I'm right here. Easy money. You know it. You intimidate me.
All right, let Joe answer his question.
That's just whack.
What's whack?
Yeah, the purge, like it's whack.
So what's
Get
whack
outta
about
here.
me?
You
You
whack.
coming here with a win on
Yo,
that? What the fuck
I'm
you
not.
talking
This
about,
is
bro?
me.
Why are you
This
mad
is
at me?
I'm from Ecuador.
Why you mad
I
at
got
me,
a man.
bro?
This is me. This guy
Why
literally
you
trained
mad at
with
me,
me.
bro?
You're whack.
Fuck his boombox.
whack.
Fuck his ass. Fuck that dude.
All right.
Fuck out of here, bro.
I don't like you.
All right.
Nobody, bro.
That's cool.
It
I
comes
know
down
you
to
really
the day,
do like me. I know you like me
It
as a
is what it
person.
is. You're
so
the one that's
okay.
on my dick.
It's
I'm not on
okay.
your dick.
It's okay.
All right. All right. Here we go.
Fun fact.
Joe.
Beat that ass tomorrow.
Joe, from Donovan Meeks, hometown boy. How do you feel you get it done tomorrow?
Fun fact, AKA 30 at checkout, get 30% off a bump box. Anyways, I'll finish this fight any way that it have to be finished. I've been training with some killers, and I'm fighting really good guys, like I said before. I'll 10-8 him for 5 rounds, but, I really see me putting this guy away. It doesn't matter how, but I'm going to be going for the finish from bell to bell. And I'm looking to honestly put on a better performance than last time. Last time was really good, but as soon as I got out of the cage, I was already analyzing it and learning how to improve. And I did just that. Every day I'm getting better.
All right. So, all right, I'm going to go 2 questions. I'll go to Justin 1 second. We're going to clear the stage and get these guys to stare down. But I want to ask Miguel Silvestre. He's got a good question. He's one of our fighters, so I'd like to support. Lionel, do you think you'll be able to finish him in the first round like all your other fights?
I'm going to let y'all know right now what I'm going to do to that man, nobody else in New England did.
All right. And we got 40 seconds. Justin Simmons.
This question is
40
for
seconds. Go.
This question is for Arthur. I was just wondering if you had any plans on going pro after this fight, regardless of outcome.
That's to be continued.
I know everybody's saying please don't end this, but you know what? We got to get back to getting ready for tomorrow for weigh-ins. All right, so
Fighters
Ryan,
cut
we gonna go
weight.
to
That's
the,
what we do, bro.
video while we clear the stage.
Oh my God! Now you want us to fight like we fucking woke up? You want us to just wake up and fight now? Come on, man. Bro, what am I supposed to do about
All right, guys, we're gonna clear the stage out, and we're gonna get these guys stare down. Trust me, you want to see. Watch. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. Keep it on. Do you want it in my hand or you want to put it up here? Yeah, but where do you want it? Tell me when. I don't have my TV. All right, give me the thumbs up when we're ready. I can't see. All right, guys. Wish me luck. I know you want to see these guys stare it down. And without further ado, I'm going to start from the top because his opponent's not here, so it's going to be a little weird. But first up, your main event for this Saturday night, Joe Giannetti, the lightweight champion, taking on Jacob Bohn. Give me a little belt. There you go. All right, guys. Thank you so much. The champ, lightweight champion Joe Giannetti, main event this Saturday night, taking on Jacob Bohn. And next up, man, I don't even want to do this. Hold on, I want you to announce him. Yeah, I'm going to give you the mic. Introduce him first. Go this way.
I'm not just being 100 with you.
What?
If you touch me, if you slap me anyway, I'm going to want to fight. I ain't going to give a fuck about nothing breaking me up. I'm going to want to keep fighting.
No smacking. First up for the interim bantamweight championship of Cage Titans, Lionell Bugs Young.
No. Oh, he doesn't have. Yeah, he can do it. Yeah, you can do it.
Buy some shirts on Saturday, man. Got some shirts, man. Shirts for sale on Saturday. What's good on?
And his opponent, Joe the Party Penafiel.
No. You guys not getting close.
I'm not the one that's trying to do nothing. I got my hands full of shirts, man. I'm showing off some punch here.
I'll wear it tomorrow. I'll wear it Saturday night.
He's got to pull on.
And the face-off.
All right, so. All right.
I'm not gonna touch it. All right, trust me.
Trusted you before.
All right. You always try to fucking be nice. I'll fuck you up Saturday. I hate you right now. It's either way. I can't be friends. I'll see you afterwards. Sunday or something. I can't wait to
Give me this time.
We'll see who's better.
No trickies.
Well, usually on the walk away, he might.
We actually get along. Like, you gotta understand, but we're artists, bro.
And now for the vacant amateur bantamweight championship. First up to the scale, the former amateur bantamweight champ, Arthur Mpofu. And his opponent, Andrew Valdina.
I think so too. Come right here. Come on, all right. Well, there you guys have it. I can actually have my heart stop racing. Thank you for joining us today for the press conference. Tomorrow, join us here again live for the weigh-ins. You definitely don't want to miss that. And, of course, Saturday night, sold out Plymouth Memorial Hall. If you haven't got your tickets yet, unfortunately, it is sold out. So make sure you go on CageTitansFC.com and you can purchase the live stream. And make sure you put your favorite fighter's code in because for every purchase, it gets a kickback to your favorite fighter. So I'm stumbling over my words because, man, that was a little intense. But thank you guys, and we'll see you tomorrow.
They say getting there is half the battle. Well, here in Plymouth, you might have a few people who stand behind those words. A few who, when called upon, delivered. each and every time. But this year is different. The bar has been set, and for those few who make that walk tonight, know this. You've proven yourself to get to this point. Now, you get the chance to prove you can walk among the elite. But first, a few untold stories set the stage. Some that are just beginning, and others that are unfolding right in front of our eyes. Opportunity awaits these young athletes, an opportunity to build on what was, or towards what will be. So tonight, the question is simple. Who will seize the moment? All that's left to do now is sit back and enjoy the show.